What's good, y'all? Back with another video and another random thought. I was thinking today, with all that's transpired within the past 5 years, how we're seeing things just change more rapidly, and not for the best, but for the worse, and how things are being flipped. And what I mean by that is good being evil and evil being good, to the point that the court has to confirm that if you're a boy, you're a boy. If you're a girl, you're a girl. If you're a man, you're a man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. Understand that, right? So I was listening, and this has been something that's been transpiring throughout this month. And like I was telling y'all, I have been taking a break from the news. Y'all can see it's kind of cloudy and the lightning is flashing. There was some lightning that was just flashing earlier. I don't know, it might show again. But it's very dark. We've been having some very unexpected weather. I mean, we already have like these summer showers, but the other night the wind was blowing very heavy, and something was just saying there may be a tornado warning. So I kept listening to the radio, and I'm gonna get back to the topic though. Yeah, see, there was just another lightning strike. But I'm gonna stay on the phone too long because you already know how they say you can't, electricity and current and stuff. So I'm gonna keep this one short. And I am risking myself doing this video out here. I just decided to change up the scenery and just show y'all like even just the outside. But the thing about it is, it should be based off of common sense. Oh yeah, let me go back. Okay, so yeah, the weather. Yeah, that night it started with severe thunderstorm warning. Then after that, I heard on the radio again, they mentioned it 2 times. And then they said, okay, there's been a tornado warning issued for such and such county, like about an hour away from where I'm at. And I had a feeling that it was going to pop off because the wind is picking up. The temperature's been kind of dropping down like to the 70s in the evening to nighttime. So that's just something that I was just always on the lookout for. So going back to that, common sense should tell you that all this confusion shouldn't be going on. Why does Trump or anybody else, as much as people hate him, why do we have to say that there are only 2 genders? It doesn't make any sense. I'm like we are like, the Bible's already told us in these last days that we're going to have these kind of things to occur, good being called evil and evil being called good. But it should be a common sense thing. But you see, common sense is no longer a common thing. Stupidity and ignorance is the new norm right now. So it was crazy. It was 6-3 with the vote in the court over the whole LGBTQ thing, for the parents to opt their children out for religious freedom concern. And it shouldn't just be just for religious freedom. It should be for anybody that don't even have to be a Christian, but just see like, I don't want my child learning about that. If they can't learn about heterosexual relations, what makes you think that that's okay? Understand that, right? So yeah, and then another thing, the second part to this madness is that, and I'm not going to say the word because I'm still struggling. I struggle. But the letter P thing, the letter P addiction, corn. I'm just going to use that. they're having a thing to where there's restrictions. They're not going to ban it. But see, people are catching a fit that there's going to be age verification by license. Oh, let's go real my privacy. I don't want my privacy out there. Well, hey, that probably encourage you to quit and start getting your life in check, getting your life in order. Okay? Understand that. So they're making a big fuss about that. They only have it in certain parts, like certain states. I know Florida's one of them, and then Texas is another one that just passed it. So I don't know however long it's going to be to where it's passed all over, including here in Georgia. I don't know. But it's so detrimental for a child to be exposed to that at a young age. And then it hurts. It hurts them emotionally, all kind of stuff. The effects of this. They say it's worse than taking crack. Understand that. Understand that. So here I am trying to understand why people are defending this. But these will be the very same people, and keep in mind, the people in court that was fighting this, right? The people in court that was fighting this are the people that work in that industry. Even I don't want to say the word, but the prostitutes, the hoes or the whores or whatever you want to call them. They were standing up for that kind of stuff. They were trying to make all kind of arguments to argue against age verification. Look, they just said we're not banning it. It's just age verification to protect minors from being exposed to it. What do you expect? So they already know by this happening, they're going to be losing a little bit of this. Understand that. Y'all gonna hear me saying understand that. I just thought about it and I said understand that because it's hard to understand. So just that's a new saying I guess I came out with today. But yeah, understand that. It don't make any sense. You try to understand it, but it doesn't make sense to you. So we just clearly see that things are in the reverse order. It's like I'm not gonna say the A word, but it's backwards. It's just where we're in society, and it seems like it's not gonna get better. Like, you can agree with what Trump does, some of the things that he does, and some things he don't. But I'm just gonna let y'all know, these past 3 years, he's gonna try to do whatever he can. These next 3 years, not past 3 years, sorry, next 3 years, he's gonna try to do the best he can to restore some kind of decency and some order in this country. But you know how 3 years won't last that long. If we make it into 2025, and 2020 was 5 years ago, like I said the other day, the video I made about 2020 was 5 years ago, that video with the question mark at the end of the title. So 5 years can go by that quick. Just imagine how fast 3 years can go. You better do what you can right now with your life, and how everything is running right now is just all in a matter of time. You don't know how long it could last. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say in this video. Let me know your opinions about this, because it don't make any sense at all. I don't know. I probably can show if it's gonna be some another lightning. I don't know if y'all can. I don't know. It might show again. Okay, there was a little lightning right there. Want to get a good shot. I don't know. It might take a little bit longer. If it's not another strike in like 10 seconds, then I'm gonna just end the video. Yeah, it was some very big boats earlier, but I guess it just died down. Okay, that was a little bit right there. But yeah, I'm going to end the video there, y'all. And I like I said, I'm gonna get back to my regular content, but I want to make these videos as well. You know, I have to put something on this channel. I have to stay engaged with y'all until I have more time to edit the videos, because all that's an intricate process right there. I'm not just gonna throw anything out there. I mean, these videos right here, yeah, I'm throwing it out there because it's just a little ramble video. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this issue with the court's ruling about the whole age verification thing for you know what, and the whole fiasco about the LGBTQ books for the parents to be opting out of that. But until next video, signing out. Later.